our people from the Philly Voice, gave us our basically our stupid moment of the month, I'll call it. A Willow Grove Mall theft suspect was caught on video jumping from the second floor during an attempted escape. So, the man remains hospitalized after this incident last week, and he's going to be facing criminal charges. So, what all happened here? So, there was a guy that was suspected of theft at the Willow Grove Park Mall last week. He jumped over a second floor railing and was injured by the impact of his fall as he tried to flee the scene, said Abington Township Police. It happened around 7 p.m. Of course, in the mall in Montgomery County. And the individual jumped from the balcony, and there's video of this. That's where the crazy shit is. When you see this, you're going to have to cringe for a couple minutes. So, the dude jumps from the balcony, fleeing from a retail location. The individual was later then taken to a hospital to be treated. But going into and diving in deep into the video, the witness who was on the third floor of the mall captured a man's fall in the video that has since circulated widely on the internet. And he hit the ground floor. He smacked the floor. It was so bad that he tried to get up and get to another store, and he couldn't get back on his feet. He broke his pelvis. He broke his tailbone, and cops caught up with him. He was trying to rob an Apple store. The way the story goes, he was supposed to get 2 MacBooks, 2 iPhones, and some accessories that he wanted to purchase. So when they were bringing him the stuff, he tried to do like a snatch and grab and run off, but somebody blocked his way out, so he must have dropped the stuff and he tried to escape. And he told people, "I got a gun," but then he goes and jumps over the railing and then breaks his pelvis. And you see him crawling on the ground, trying to get away. He couldn't do it. He tried to get up. Give him the credit. He tried to get up, but he went right back down. And of course, cops caught him and everything like that. So, hero of the stupid this month is this man. So, and I believe he was in his 50s. So, yeah, that hip was going to go out sooner or later, so it just went out at that time. But, Marsha, I want you in this because you were cracking up in there. So, go ahead, please share.
I just keep saying, what is wrong with these people? Like, first of all, the Apple Store, let's just start there. That's one of the most secure. That's more secure than PNC Bank. And you're going to go in there and try to, the shenanigans people engage in is just mind-baffling to me. Like, I don't get it. Maybe because I work for the man and I'm just like one of those straight, I got a security clearance so I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
I just think, like home training, it starts at home.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It starts at home.
It does.
Idiot. Just an idiot.
Hero of the stupid. GPS. I know you got to say something. Here it comes.
Here we go. Now, I was just at the mall maybe, I want to say a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Months ago. Where the Apple Store is in the mall. Let's just think about it. It's like that smack dab in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason it's not at the door, at the end, next to the parking lot. There's a reason for that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't want you just running out of there with their stuff.
There you go.
And now I like to know how you think you was going to run from the middle of the mall all the way outside to the parking lot and down Easton Road. Please tell me. And there's a stoplight in both directions. Please tell me how this was really going to happen.
He didn't even get out the door of the Apple Store. He didn't get out of the door. He dropped everything and then tried to act like Spider-Man and then jump from the first floor, the second floor to the first floor. He breaks his pelvis.
Look, I'm with Marshall on this one. There's no other plain word than idiot. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You're almost 50 years old, and now you're going to jail over some goddamn electronics.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just insane. Ori, save us. Ori, save us.
Was he high?
That's the first question that everybody kept asking. Was he high? No.
Gotta be.
No.
Because, I mean, okay, you have enough cognitivity to say, come up with a plan. Okay, I got this plan.
Yeah.
I want to try to get some merch and try to get some stuff.
There you go.
Intellectually, you're thinking about how you're going to do this. And in the back of your mind, you were like, okay, what is going to be my escape plan? And then it hits you, and you're like, I got to get high because this doesn't make sense to myself. But if I'm high and got to think about it, then the fall won't be as bad.
It won't hurt as bad, yeah.
It won't hurt as bad. So I got to do something to detach my mind from reality just in case I get caught.
Cigar weed.
And like GBS said, listen, You didn't even, or Pete, you said that he didn't even make it out the door with this stuff.
No, they got him at the door trying to rush out with the two MacBooks. We're working this show right now using a MacBook right now, a MacBook Pro. Trying to have two of those in your arms, then with two iPhones in your hands, and then accessories somewhere else. And then you have to drop it, and then you got to escape. What's the best way to escape? Geronimo.
Here's the thing with Apple, and y'all probably know way more than I do. Better. Okay, you got the stuff. You know all the stuff you got to go through to get those things turned on and all. I mean, like, what is you doing? Like, come on, man. Like, even that part of it. So you like, okay, I'm going to steal this, but you got to know the value. But not only knowing the value, you got to know the process. Because you wouldn't have taken it because you know how valuable it is, but you got to know the process as well. So yes, dumb. Yeah, again, you know, and I understand maybe, hey, he needed the money, you know, want to do something with it, you know. Obviously, want to get generational wealth out of this plan, but you needed the money for something, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe one of the young boys told, because he's almost 50. Maybe one of the young boys like, yo, pops, go and get, go and get that MacBook or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying. That's what I come on. He must have been high. He had to be high. This don't make no sense.
And that's what some people in 6ABC were asking, certain customers and patrons when they showed them the video. But you got to see this video. And it was on Facebook Live. It was on Facebook Live for like about half a minute. But either way, you see him dangling and then fall, and he fell right on his hip, and you heard it go smack. It echoed. So you know that bone just popped right there. So
good medical insurance. I don't know.
In jail, you might have good medical insurance. You might.